Okay, guys. I'm not giving women up money out of my private bank account, but I do control the Central Intelligence Agency. I do control the budgeting for our programs and projects and stuff. And these women, I have children with. In all honesty, I did allow them to get into this industry. I guess this is the cosmetic and grooming industry in particular. And this is not a lie, I promise you. This is honest to God truth. And so our children, my children with these women, most certainly will end up having some sort of access, industry access, which will serve as a cover. Well, they're certainly older now. Some of them are older now, but well, they're older now. Yeah. It will serve as a cover, to allow my kids to be able to get into the industry. Sometimes it's, so I went all across the country, all across the world, and I found the women I needed to find. And I did have folks who helped me, computer-wise and governmentally and so forth, to help me actually locate these individuals all over the world. And they do have access, whether they had that access before or they were trained in college or university or professional school to be able to get into those industries. And they have industry savvy. They're groomed within those particular industries, including the grooming and cosmetic industry. Do you guys understand? So yeah, grooming and cosmetic. I don't want that. I'm gonna have to call you back. I just gotta. Okay, I'll call you right back. Yeah. So many different industries. Okay, guys. Not just the movie industry, and not just the music industry, not just the professional and sports industries. Not just some of the, I guess the more conventional, male-dominated industries. But what is peculiar? What is peculiar to women, in general? The cosmetic and the grooming industry, and so forth. All right. So a lot of these folks have moved to Florida already, and I'm bringing the rest of these women and my kids. I do have over 1,000 kids at this point. Actually, it's a whole lot more than 1,000 at this point, but I'm not going to have to declare the exact amount until I'm pretty sure that everyone is safe. And that's the honest to God truth. But I just have to make sure we just have to make sure of this, the Central Intelligence Agency and Interpol. But anyway, okay. So what else? Yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm going to post this on YouTube right now. It might take about 30 minutes or so. It's still May the 15th, 2024. And it's made it the 15th, 2024. And what else? Yeah. Okay, so it's the same person. Okay, so as you can see, these women, they were told that I've been all over the place and I've had children with so many different women. I've had relationships with so many different women toward procreating that I must not remember them and this stuff, and so forth. So that's how we got them into this particular American industry, and not just some of the clerical professional work. A lot of them, began as, but yeah. So that's important. As you can see, I'm still in Orlando, Florida, and yes, it is still obviously it's May the 15th, 2024. I'm gonna have to show you guys that none of these are my cars. I'm not purporting having any of these cars. I honestly do. I do have a house in Coral Gables, and I do have 2 cars reserved for me. And I need you guys to accept that. You guys don't deserve $10 billion. I'm the only person on the planet who does deserve it. But I never bragged about it. All I did was work hard. All I did was work hard and endure the pain that I had to endure as an innocent man in doing the right thing. And without complaining until it was time to respond to demographic victimhood. And that's when I started complaining, and it was approaching the last lap of my audit. And so as you can see, this is Florida, this is Orlando. Okay, guys? So, but yeah. Okay, so yes, I do have the $10 million. It's still attached to Scotiabank and now Truist and an affiliation of supplemental financial institution, just to make sure that I'm protected and not having to enter that particular bank account too much, other than I wouldn't have to enter into it too much, but I do so. I wouldn't have to take millions out or for any silly purpose whatsoever. But to remain safe, to remain competent, prudent, savvy, without offending anyone, and without having to focus on that. But I'm going to keep working. I'm going to receive paychecks from the federal government via the university system of Miami, for the most part, in working via my consultant firm, which is attached to my CIA subsidiary, RC International Research Policy Institute. RC International Research Policy Institute, that's my CIA subsidiary, is active within the CIA system, even though it's noted as being dissolved in Washington, D.C., and no longer accredited as a charitable organization or registered business independently, But yeah, so things will be revealed a bit more officially, a bit more documentally over the next 2 months or so. I promise you I'm not going to provide any sort of false information or any sort of misleading information for the most part. Any error that I might have stated in the past or in the future, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be minimal. It's not going to be effectual at all. Effectual against what I'm communicating consistently. Okay, so yeah. All right, guys. I'm about to go into this Subway. I'm not gonna have a meal. I'm just gonna have a small snack. I just had a meal, but yeah. Okay.